This big ship is gonna take us to Germany. Oh my god, look at the size of this thing. It's like a city. Over the next 48 hours, I will ride all the way to Austria, crossing Denmark and Germany, driving through places like this, and this, and meeting someone on the ship I will never forget.
Age of 42, I quit. I would say I had a very happy life.
Yeah, exactly.
Good morning, internet. It is 11 o'clock in the morning, and today is the day we are finally hitting the road, going on a 4-week trip across Europe, crossing several different countries. I'm going downstairs to the garage, getting the bike up to the apartment, put the luggage on, make the last minute checks and see everything's okay. And I'll see you all on the road. Peace. I'm leaving my neighborhood and we're heading to the harbor where we're gonna take the boat. The temperature is around 17 degrees. Thankfully, the rain just stopped and it's all cloudy and gray. I would rather have this than rain. A quick ride and we are here at the check-in. I think this is where we're gonna check in, right? Next departure, 17:45. That's us. I think you can check with just the passport. Hejsan! Vill du ha passet bara eller? Varsågod. Process should be pretty quick. They already have all the data. Thank you in the system, and I think we're gonna get the tickets or the boarding cards for our rooms that we booked. And Bana 1, ja. Okay, yes, tack. Du håller den, älskling. We got the boarding passes. All right, let's see where they want me to go. Oh wow, it looks pretty slippery. Okay, after maybe 40 minutes, I managed to tie the bike down. We'll see tomorrow. I think it looks all right. It'll be fine, inshallah. We're gonna take the entrance 3 now, go up to the 7th floor, look for our cabin, put our stuff in, and then we'll go explore the ship a little bit. So what we booked is actually a premium room. I don't know how it looks. It's supposed to have 2 beds, but we'll see. I found our room. Okay, this is how the room looks like. You got a tiny sofa. My stuff is already everywhere. 1 bed right here, and this is the 2nd bed that you can open. You got a TV, got a mirror, a table, you can hang your clothes, and this is a toilet with the shower. Very clean. It is like a hotel feeling, but more compact. Pretty small. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We paid about like 250 euros. That includes the breakfast, 12 hours of ride across the country. Good morning. We're back in our room after the breakfast. Just met this gentleman in the restaurant. We're having breakfast. He shared a lot of really nice life stories, which I will be posting.
I would say I had a very happy life. I was born in my country. I didn't have to fight. I was born after World War II. I was born in a rural area, so I didn't face many problems that other Germans would have had after World War II. I don't recall that there was anything that I had to learn the hard way.
If you were to go back to your 20s or 30s,
Yes.
is there anything that you would do differently?
No, not really. I remember I wanted to become either a truck driver, a conductor, or an architect.
Oh wow,
There's reason because there were people that impressed me,
that inspired you.
that inspired
Yeah,
me. So finally, I studied architecture, and I am an architect. I work as an architect in the
Nice.
building industry, and then I always said that from 40 onwards, I'll just do what I like. I have held 2 degrees in architecture, worked in the building industry for 10 years, and at the age of 42, I quit. I had a very good job, nobody would understand, but I quit.
yeah.
I never wanted to become dependent on anybody. I didn't need to have a luxury that I could have afforded, like a big car, a big house, an expensive life, right? But I was fortunate to have enough money so that I could make the decision at 42.
You wanted to have a simpler life. To
In a way, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Not to be obliged to work and to do some work that I probably would not like, just to keep my standard of living.
Right.
For me, traveling always used to be very important. Luckily, I got into the tourist business again. I got into the river cruise business. I became an agent, and that's what I did until COVID, and it was the perfect job for me. I met people, and most important, I would work hard, 724, during the season, summer season. And in winter, I had time to travel. And most of the time we spent, my wife and myself, we mostly would spend time in South America in winter time, avoiding the cold winter in Europe.
Yeah.
In a way, what I did is not that usual in the society I was brought up. So no, I'm absolutely happy.
That's quite of a story.
But thank you for asking these interesting
Yeah,
questions.
you're welcome. Thank you for your time.
Thank
you for your time.
My pleasure.
The plan is to cover almost 450 kilometers today, and I'm gonna try to stop every 100 kilometers, stretch our legs, drink something. It's time to head down to the parking, get the bike out. We're back in the garage, and the bike is still standing. I was a bit nervous leaving it tied yesterday, but it went great, alhamdulillah. We had these Mad Max Fury type of bikers arrive at the same time yesterday as us. That was pretty fun to watch. Now we are on German soil. Here we come.
Bring me into golden sunlight. If I'm going with you, I know we'll get to the other side. Sinking in, I know this feels right.
The weather is getting a bit aggressive. It's not raining, but it can happen at any moment. You can see through the clouds that the sun is trying to come out. I like this kind of gray cloud, it looks really beautiful. We're about 45 kilometers away from a city called Goslar. We're gonna take another break there, and from there we have about 135 kilometers more to cover. But that's gonna be through smaller roads, through a national park called Hars, through like smaller roads and some beautiful villages and green mountains. And once we get there, we're gonna start looking for a place to stay overnight.
I know you always understand. Bring me into golden sunlight. If I'm going with you, I know we'll get to the other side. Sinking in
Taking the break at a rest place somewhere on the highway. It was time to eat, and this happens to be such a nice spot. Everything is super clean. They have restaurants, a big parking, a gas station, toilets, showers, and yeah, everything. Store where you can buy snacks and stuff. I ordered a falafel salad. Looks pretty nice. And a salmon salad. And in total, we paid about 25 euros for this. This is how much it would cost back home in Sweden as well. And the food quality is nice, it tastes good, and the quantity of the food is also quite decent. So yeah, gonna be here maybe another half an hour before we head out and hit the road again.
and I know this feels right. Catching the breeze of my feet like waterfall.
I just stopped at the gas station. In Germany, the gas stations are not how it is in Sweden. So you just get to the gas station, pick up the pump, fill your bike, and then you go inside and tell them on what pump did you just gas your bike or your car. And then they check it on the system and then you pay. Also, I don't think you're supposed to move your car until you have paid. You leave your car, go in and tell them that, oh, I just used pump 4, and then they check on the system and then you pay. Pretty simple, but quite different than how we have it back home. This gas station is slightly expensive compared to the other ones. It's almost 1.92 euros for a liter. What to do when you need gas? You need gas. Tank seems to be full. It was, I think I had like 40% before, so it's pretty good. We got almost like 8 liters of gas. That's it, you put it back. When you go in and tell them that use pump 4, and it's gonna cost around 16, 17 euros. After driving a full day covering almost 350 kilometers, we have reached Goslar. The plan was to get to a town called Erfurt, a smaller city just at the start of the Harz National Park area, but we're gonna call it a day and explore a bit of Goslar in the morning and small villages around the Harz National Park area. And from here we will continue down south. We found a hotel on .com, and according to the map it's about 15 kilometers from here. The level of energy is all the way down, the back is tired and the body needs rest. This 150 kilometers we're not doing today is going to be added in the remaining 600 kilometers we still have to cover. With this speed we'll reach Austria day after tomorrow in the morning. For now I just want to get to the hotel.
If I'm going with you, I know we'll get to the other side.
We just checked into our home for tonight. It's quite new and fresh. We paid 60 euros, which is quite nice for one night. It's nothing fancy, just a cozy place to stay overnight. For now, we're just gonna rest and start again tomorrow.